hair tutorial. Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do a super cool crown braid. I saw the photo on Instagram and I decided to replicate it, and I wore it the other night and a bunch of people asked me about it. So I'm making you a hair tutorial. If you have shorter hair, which shorter would basically be my length or shorter, you might need this. I have these two little extension wefts, and basically we're gonna be like pulling our hair across to be like a little crown. So I used this to add to my hair. These are Luxie hair extensions, so that it would reach well. But if your hair is longer, then you're fine and you won't need it. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and get started. My hair is pre-curled and ready to go. So I'm gonna start by parting my hair right about there. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to grab a section right underneath my ear, like behind my ear kind of, not underneath, sorry, behind. And I'm gonna take this section of hair and I'm gonna take my extension. I'm gonna attach the extension underneath it because I want my hair to be the hair on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this in just like this. Okay. And then I'm gonna add it to this piece of hair. Now what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're just gonna do a regular braid down the entire strand of this piece of hair. So you can go ahead and start with that, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do for the other side. Go ahead and secure that with a clear elastic, just like that. You can also go ahead and pull this braid apart a little bit. You just pull on the loops of the braid while holding the base, and it'll just loosen it up a little bit. I don't want it too loose though, just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna check. It's gonna go attach right under here, so that reaches good. All right, then I'm gonna bring this hair down. This will actually be going like this, across. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start the same way on the other side. However, we are going to change things up a little bit. So, I'm gonna show you right now. All right, extension hair. That's why we don't. I'm glad this is not my hair. All right, so same thing. Grab a piece of your hair right behind and above your ear. Attach the extension in there, just like that. And we will again start with a regular braid. Also, when you're braiding your hair, and if you're using a piece of extension, make sure you have like some of each like kind of hair in your hand. So like you want extension hair, your hair, and the regular hair. I mean, extension hair and your hair in your hand, in each hand, is what I meant to say. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a regular braid, just like this. Now, after I get down a couple inches, I'm going to pull it across my head, and I'll show you what we're gonna do next. So, I'm gonna go ahead and check and see like where this is reaching. I'm actually gonna pull this down because I'm gonna be wearing it on top of this hair. So I just want a good gauge of where to do this. So, all right. So I still want to braid a little bit more. Basically what you're gonna do is you want to braid the hair down until it's about at the center of, like, or in the middle of your head. So basically we're gonna do a fishtail braid that's gonna go in this little like 1-inch section right in the middle. So I want this braid to come like basically maybe to my eyebrows or something. So that's a little far. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put on an elastic like this. I'm gonna do the elastic a little bit tight because I want to make sure it stays in place. All right, so now I'm gonna check my measuring again. It's a little bit further over than I want. As you can see, it's here, so I'm just gonna slide the elastic back to where I want it to be. You can kind of move it around. Okay, so that's good. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to do a fishtail braid. If you do not know how to do a fishtail, you separate the hair into 2 strands and you literally just take a piece, like a little tiny piece, from one side, pull it over to the other side, then take one from this side, pull it over to the other side. Hope that makes sense. So you're just gonna fishtail braid this, and you want it to be pretty tight, so go ahead and do that. Once you've done about like an inch, inch and a half, you're gonna pull it across and kind of see where it lays, and that looks like about perfect to me because it's in kind of the center. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a clear elastic and put that on the end of my fishtail here. You guys, I am trying to hurry because my video, this is my second time recording it because it cut off. And so I decided I have to give myself a timer that tells me how much time I have left. So I literally am tired of myself right now. Okay, so, and look, I'm just taking up extra time. Okay, so as you can see, it's right about in the center, right where I want it. So now I'm gonna finish off with just a regular braid on the rest of this hair here. Bottom of that strand, you are going to secure that with an elastic, and then I'm going to show you what we do before we just finish it off. So elastic. All right, so you can see I have these 2 cute little braids, and this one is a little different than the other one. So what we're going to do now is this middle section that is the fishtail, we are going to pull it apart. So you are just gonna grab those little loops there and you're gonna just pull. And we wanna make it kind of fat. So it's gonna kind of like, we want it to like pop out more than the other braid because you wanna like be able to tell that it's a different braid. So you're just gonna pull on it as much as you want. Basically just make it as big as you want it to be. It's kind of hard for me to see because my mirror is like 5 feet away from me and normally I'd be pretty freaking close to it, but I'm not. So we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of like popping out more than all the rest of it. And then once you've loosened that up, I'm going to start, you could do this either way, but I put this one on the top. So I'm going to pull this braid over across the top of my head and like put it underneath, kind of where this other braid is attached at. And then grab a couple bobby pins and you are going to secure that in place. And then, make sure that's covered. You are going to, oops. You are going to grab the other one, just like that. Oops. Bobby pins in that. And you are going to secure this one on the other side. And some random flyaways. Okay, you can see the braids are kind of wanting to like separate. So what I do is I actually grab my bobby pin. You're gonna slide it in between both braids, like just like that. Kind of hides right in there so you guys can see that. So now that side's staying together better. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Slide my bobby pin right on both braids so they stay in place. And then you can do one like right on the middle part too. Stuck. It's not. Should be prepared for my hair to do it. Whoops. It's probably because I got stressed out because I already shut off. And then you can do another one like connecting the middle part too. So basically, and then just, you know, mess with your hair. I would probably recurl this piece. And this is this cool braid finished look. as you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it better up closer, but anyways, super fun. I had so many people ask me about it, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, see you again soon.